Today is the beginning of the rest of your life, and it can be very frightening. It's a new world out there. It's a mean world out there, and you only live once. So do what you feel passionate about. Take chances. So don't be afraid to go outside the box. Don't be afraid to think outside the box. Don't be afraid to fail big, to dream. But remember, dreams without goals are just dreams.
Let's start with a simple truth. As kids, we're all wide-eyed believers in the omniscience of adults. To a 4-year-old, even the most average grown-up is a wizard. They know how to tie shoelaces, explain why the sky is blue, and navigate the mystifying world of taxes. It's no wonder we spend our early years convinced that adulthood comes with a secret handbook titled How to Know Everything. But here's the twist. That handbook doesn't exist. And the sooner we realize that, the freer and wiser we become. Formal education trains us to absorb knowledge passed down by generations. Teachers, parents, and textbooks become our gatekeepers to truth. This system works well for learning multiplication tables or the causes of World War I. But over time, a subtle message embeds itself in our psyche. We don't know. They do. This deference spills into adulthood. We trust experts to test our water, pilot our planes, and diagnose our illnesses, and rightly so. But problems arise when we extend this trust to areas where expertise is flimsier, like happiness, love, or purpose. Think about it. How often have you dismissed a gut feeling because someone must know better? Maybe you've stayed in a job you hate, assuming economists have life figured out, or bit your tongue in a debate, deferring to a loudest voice in the room. We silence our instincts, convinced that our thoughts are trivial compared to the wisdom of them, the elusive authorities we imagine hold life's answers. Here's where a 15th century painting offers unexpected wisdom. Robert Campion's The Nativity depicts Jesus' birth not in a palace, but in a dilapidated barn. The scene is ordinary: wonky beams, mud-strewn floors, a cloudy sky. Yet it captures a radical idea. Profound truths often emerge in humble settings. The painting whispers, extraordinary things happen in ordinary places. This isn't just a religious metaphor. It's a call to trust the ideas that flicker in your mind during a shower, a walk, or a sleepless night. You don't need a PhD or a corner office to have insights worth sharing. As Ralph Waldo Emerson noted, geniuses aren't magical beings. They're just people who dared to value their own thoughts. Shakespeare and Aristotle used the same mental hardware you're using right now. The difference? They believed their ideas mattered. Our reluctance to trust ourselves isn't just personal, it's cultural. We're taught to equate knowledge with external validation. Want to understand love? Read Freud. Curious about ethics? Cite Kant. But what about your own heartbreaks and joys? Your experiences are a goldmine of insight. Yet we dismiss them, rushing to libraries instead of reflecting on lived truths. This habit has consequences. We tolerate ugly buildings because experts awarded them. We follow career paths sanctioned by LinkedIn influencers. We assume politicians, CEOs, and pundits have answers to societal woes, even when their track records suggest otherwise. The result? A world where too many vital questions. How do we build happy marriages? Create fulfilling jobs? Design livable cities? Remain unanswered because we're waiting for them to solve them. Arthur Schopenhauer, the famously grumpy philosopher, advised treating most people as idiots to free ourselves from their opinions. While that's a bit harsh, his point stands. Blind deference stifles progress. What if we balanced respect for expertise with healthy skepticism? What if we trusted that our silly ideas might hold solutions? Consider this. The next groundbreaking innovation in education might come from a tired parent, not a policymaker. The secret to a happy marriage? Perhaps a couple willing to ignore relationship gurus and follow their instincts. Progress begins when we stop outsourcing our thinking. Here's the paradox. Admitting that no one knows isn't defeatist. It's liberating. It means we're all pioneers, fumbling toward answers together. The water engineer knows pipes, not your thirst for meaning. The architect knows materials, not your longing for beauty. You are the expert on your life. So the next time an idea strikes you, whether it's redesigning your kitchen or reimagining democracy, pause. Don't default to, someone must have thought of this already. Maybe they haven't. Maybe you're the someone. After all, the greatest truths often start as whispers in ordinary minds. Why not let yours be one of them?